was it like writing the scripts?
Hard. Long. Took me about... When did I start it?
It took a couple months.
It took a couple months. I can't remember. Well, I'll start from the beginning, basically. I came to Micah out of nowhere after reading a video game article, actually. And I ammed him and I was like, Micah, you know what? And he was like, what? And I was like, we should film something. And he was like, okay. And I was like, it should be a zombie thing. And he was like, all right. And so after that, we spent the rest of the night drafting up the cast of characters and first couple of scenes, I think. And then since then, I've been working until, I think it was middle of April to finish the first 7 scripts of the first season. It was hard, long, and it took a lot of communication to get everything straight.
Yeah, we definitely, there was many 2 o'clock in the morning times where we would be still talking to each other. Okay, wait a minute. So what happens next?
Yeah.
Wait, how can that happen? So we've got, and this isn't just some strung together story that we don't know where it's going.
There was one night where we spent until I think it was like 2:30 in the morning building the framework of when it starts, the first episode, to when it ends, to the series finale, and how everything is going to work and play out and everything like that.
So if you're worried about this being an aimless indie project, then don't worry. It is indie, but it's not aimless.
We have
an end.
plenty of plot.
We're not going to lost it up. So no third
Can't
season.
do that. It was more second than third.
That's true. They both had their dips.
So did you have a hard time writing each individual character? Like, do they have their own voice?
Yeah, though our interviewer likes to argue that the main character is more of me than Teddy. I don't think so. But yeah, pretty much each character is more built to the actor or actress's ability to play them.
We picked the certain actors and actresses specifically because we had these characters in mind.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like, okay, let's write Josh, now let's write Lauren. It's kind of like, let's write this character that we think she can play.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Yeah,
So
within their capabilities of acting and somewhat as to their personality.
And soon we're going to have full cast read-throughs of the scripts, and I think that'll help flesh out each character's internal voice and external voice better, and it'll make for an all-over better experience. So,
What was your vision for the show?
At the time, I was watching Jericho majorly. I was a huge fan of the show.
Jericho, if you
another
don't
plug,
know,
by the way.
is a CBS show about this town. It's
What was the
basically-
tagline for it?
I don't know. It's basically there's basically a nuclear bomb. Nuclear bombs went off, and so this town.
It's a
is
show about
just
survival, basically.
pretty much.
You know, it's more about the feel I enjoyed most about Jericho was that it wasn't huge scale wars. It was like village versus village for supplies. They weren't like trying to kill each other for territory. It's just for survival, and that kind of more guerrilla warfare was a big interest to me at the time. So that's what I more or less wanted to create the feel of for Absolution throughout the series as we go. It's more of a hunt for supplies than it is anything else.
And we should say right up front that when Absolution first came about, we didn't really know what we were doing, where we were going to go with it. We kind of just...
That's why we're here now, 4 months later.
Yes. We've thought a lot about it, especially in recent months. We've got definitely an overall plan for everything, all the characters. We know what's
A
going to
stack
happen.
of paper should be enough to prove it.
Colors. So, yeah, we definitely know what we're doing with this. We have a vision for it. We know what we want, and hopefully it'll all get...
We took a page out of Lost and built. We decided about around the 5th script that we were going to plan everything out. That way we weren't making it up as we go. And we had a basic continuality that we could follow and stuff. That way writing the other scripts would be easier and things wouldn't seem like it wouldn't be implausible to the series.
Also, planning out all the seasons, planning out the entire series gives an advantage because that way we can really focus on detail work when we're writing. So we can throw little hints in here and there and do all sorts of stuff.
Knowing everything before you actually write it helps for the earlier, so you can build up to it.
Exactly.
Instead of just coming up with it and going, oh crap, now I gotta go back and rewrite the rest of them to fix it.
Now, for the actual writing of the episodes, Peter's handled that mostly. Where I had originally intended to write one of the episodes, but due to scheduling conflicts, I couldn't do it.
And the fact that I have no life whatsoever kind of pays off in a time like this. But yeah, we are hoping for season 2 at least to have 5 writers.
That's a lot.
Yeah, whether any of them can truly write or not is yet to be seen. I mean, he can, as been proven by his grades. But yeah, our interviewer's giving me the evil eye, but we'll see.
Our interviewer plans to write some.
Yep. And so does 2 of our cast members. 3
So,
if you count him.
and
4
that's-
if you count him.
And that's a really good way to get people in the cast involved and interested
Keep
in
them
the
interested.
project. And also to bring their point of view to these characters. I mean, think
I
about
honestly think they all just want to help write so they can know what happens.
it. Well,
They want all the spoilers.
we know the spoilers. They don't.
Oh,
know
we
that.
created the spoilers.